Welcome to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up for the week of September 2nd to September 8th. Police Chief Todd Costa said there were no arrests and no incidents at the Cultivators Cup Festival over the weekend that included concerts, food, drinks, and cannabis-related vendors. Chief Costa said he thought it was a combination of a mellow crowd and a visible police presence that led to there being no problems at the two-day event. Before the event, he was concerned about the consumption of marijuana and alcohol at the festival that was held on a site off of Brayton Point Road where the old Somerset Drive-In Theater used to be located. The event security included a combination of detailed police officers, private security company personnel, and staff from Solar Therapeutics, a Somerset marijuana dispensary, which was one of the major sponsors of the event. Water pipes in town that were installed between 1927 and 1939 need to be rehabilitated. Some of those pipes are under Main Street, Pleasant Street, part of North Street, and Riverside Avenue. The rehabilitation process will involve in-place cleaning and lining with cement mortar. According to Water and Sewer Superintendent Paul Sylvia, rehabilitation will restore the pipeline to like-new flow capacity and eliminate the turbidity discoloration problem where applied. He said rehabilitation is a cost-effective alternative to pipe replacement. There is 21.5 miles of pipe in town that was installed between 1927 and 1939 that would be rehabilitated, and another 8.2 miles of pipe that was installed between 1940 and 1949 that would be rehabilitated. The cost to rehabilitate the pipes has been estimated to be $16 million to $18 million. The Water Department is in the initial planning stages for the project. Sylvia did not know when the work would start. The Somerset Economic Development Committee met last week for the first time in over 2 years. The committee will look to bring new businesses to town, support existing businesses, and bring customers to town that will help businesses. Members of the committee include Planning Board member Virgil Pacheco, Rick Ritchie, Tom Richardson, South Coast Open Air Market founder Allison Fonts, Advisory and Finance Committee member Paul Cogley, Mallard Printing owner Jeff Marks, Nick Liakos, whose family owns Agoro's restaurant, and Dennis and Dottie Auclair of Auclair's Market. Selectman Alan Smith helped to get the committee going by running the first meeting last Thursday. The committee discussed many topics during the 2.5-hour meeting, including revitalizing the Slades Ferry area of town, development of the Brayton Point site, redevelopment of the former Wilbur School site, beautification of business areas, creating a directory of businesses in Somerset, and a database of vacant properties that they could show to prospective businesses, holding events that could attract people to town who would go to businesses in Somerset, and distributing information to the public about business proposals for the town. The Somerset Fire Department is creating a memorial for September 11th, utilizing a piece of steel from the World Trade Center towers that will be the centerpiece of the memorial. The steel is surrounded by 4 structures that represent the 2 World Trade Center towers that were destroyed in the terrorist attack, the Pentagon, and the plane that went down in Pennsylvania after being hijacked. Firefighters volunteered to work on the memorial and solicited donations to make it happen. The memorial was designed by Caroline Rodericks, wife of Lieutenant William Rodericks. A ceremony will be held at the fire department on September 11th, starting at 10 a.m. In sports, the 55-game winning streak of the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School field hockey team ended on Wednesday with a 3-2 loss to Case. Jenna Benfido scored the winning goal for Case with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in the game. For Somerset Berkeley, Lainey Martin and Ellie Cabral scored goals. The Lady Blue Raiders had not lost a game since 2018. In the first meet of the season for the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School cross-country teams, Aiden Montag took first place overall in the boys' race, and Brianna McKeon finished in first place in the girls' race. Montag had a time of 18 minutes and 1 second over the 3-mile course in Veterans Memorial Park in Swansea, while McKeon had a time of 25 minutes and 4 seconds. Dad is the latest novel that Somerset author Stephen Manchester has written. The book will be released on September 14th. Dad is about what Manchester considers to be the sacred legacy of fatherhood. Writing Dad was part of Manchester's healing process after his father died 3 years ago. He said the book is a thank you to his father from him and his siblings and a way to show his kids that he loves them. Eddie and the Exciters, a band that plays music from the 1950s, 60s, and early 70s, will be performing at the AmVets Post 72 from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday, October 23rd. Tickets for the event are $15 and can be purchased by Venmo at Wayne Medeiros at AmVets Post 72 or by dropping by the AmVets Hall from 5:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Fridays. The hall is located at 659 Brayton Avenue in Somerset. Thank you for tuning in to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up, and we will see you next week with news from around Somerset.